What's happening, everybody? PureSalvation here, and today I've got another Black Ops video for you guys. Today is a team deathmatch on Crisis, and I know you guys might not be liking the team deathmatches, but I've actually been getting a lot of domination gameplays. But as you guys know, as I've prestiged, I've been recording a lot of gameplays, and I still have a lot of videos that I still have to edit and render and commentate over that are from my first prestige. So I'm trying to just roll through those as soon as possible. So one of them does include a team deathmatch, and I don't know, I think there's some of you who don't enjoy team deathmatches, so I've been getting a few dislikes, so I'm a bit skeptical on that. So you guys, please let me know what you want to see. Like, do you guys want to see domination? Do you guys want to see demolition? Actually, demolition might not be the best choice because it does take up a lot of space and a lot of time, and it really does push the 15-minute time limit that YouTube now has. So I don't think demolition will be too much of an option without me having to speed things up and just sort of mess with the clips a little bit. But anyways, you see me, I'm going to share with you guys a lot of tactics that I've learned about team deathmatch. So you see me, I'm trying to flank around the enemy, and as of right now, this game is getting patched because there are some bugs. Like, it's a bit broken here and there. The spawn system's absolutely dreadful, and you'll be seeing a video about me just having an unbelievable spawn rape. Just because Treyarch's spawn is so unbelievably broken. But you know. But anyways, as of right now, I can share with you guys some tactics that I know. And right here I do try to save my teammate because he is driving an RC car. However, they start to spawn around us, and so what I immediately know is that, alright, I gotta get out of here somewhere, and unfortunately I die right there. But what you want to do is you want to stay on the outskirts of the map. Try not to head inside. Like, you see me, I don't do a very good job about that, and unfortunately it does cost me a few deaths here and there. But what I highly recommend for you guys is to, you know, stick to the edges of the map. You know, sometimes you might run into an enemy spawn, but that's where like that spy plane really comes in handy, and I think the motion sensor really helps sort of portray the area and gives you a better idea of what's around you. And sometimes you don't even have to use it if you're camping. Like, you see, I'm trying to sort of push the map a little bit and move around the outskirts just to sort of pick off enemies that, you know, I think I can catch off guard and sort of increase my kill streaks. And since the spawn's pretty broken right now, it's not going to switch immediately, and they actually might start spawning on top of me, which is actually kind of funny. But you know, if you're like stuck in a spawn trap, or let's say you're trapped in an enemy spawn and they're just everywhere, they just keep reappearing around you, and you know, some of them might not know where you are, some of them keep coming after you. The motion sensor is really going to help protect you and give you not only free kills, but also it'll protect you and give you an idea of where all the other enemies are. And so I would suggest you guys might want to, I don't know, run the motion sensor, even though it does cost a bit of COD points. And so what you see me doing is, if you do have the motion sensor, you don't want to put it to the edge of the map, because then it won't get the full radius that you might want it to get. And so I'm not sure what I get here. Oh, I get an attack helicopter. Oh, that's pretty cool. But anyways, you always want to push the motion sensor a bit inside the map where it can cover a larger radius as the detector sort of eavesdrops around, as you like, with a little circle that it slowly expands. That's sort of its radius where it can tell you where the enemies are. And if you're putting it to the edge of the map, then you're taking away its ability to, or its radius that it has to detect enemies. So when placing motion sensors, and it's pretty obvious if you guys don't know it, push it more into the middle of the map where you guys can sort of get a better idea of where the enemies are, especially if you're trapped in an enemy spawn and you have no idea what to do and you're just absolutely trapped. That's when you really want to place it down pretty much anywhere at that point, and hopefully it'll give you enough cover and a good idea of where the enemies are if you guys don't have a spy plane up, and you know, it really helps. Anyways, I'm running the Famas here, Silenced, of course, and this gun has a lot of recoil. You guys might think so. You guys might not think it kicks, but it does. It really kicks to the right side. So let's say I'm holding down the trigger slowly and actually quite vigorously. As the more bullets you release, it'll start to kick to the right a lot more than you would actually think if you're actually just running it. And you might not see it, but you know, I've been watching a few videos on like gun recoils, and the Famas, it really does like kick to the right a lot. And so man, I can't even speak English right now. And so my suggestion for you is to, if the enemy's at far range, you might want to burst fire. But other than that, this gun is relatively decent and does get the job done at close and middle range. So I mean, that's pretty much the job of you see my friend tried to take my care package, but that's pretty much the job of an assault rifle, is to sort of conquer at middle ranges. But if you really want to try and snipe with it, I highly suggest you want to burst fire or pop fire, just to, you know, help increase your accuracy and make sure more bullets get on target without wasting ammo if you're not running scavenger. And you can see me, I'm not really running scavenger on this class, even though I've learned to really run it, because it really does help, and it's really helped me get to my high kill streaks. And somehow I get an assist there, but kind of bamboozled me for a sec. But you know, we live. You know, I don't really get to pick up very many kills in this game, but you do get to see me sort of push the map and control sort of the environment a little bit better than you would probably think, because you know, as I'm moving around the map, I'm making sure I get a good view of the enemy in front of me. And if you really think about it, I'm just making laps around the map, just a big giant circle. And so in doing this, of course, I'm not going to pick up very many kills, but you see, this building that I'm looking at right now that you just saw is actually one of the very, very high traffic areas. But however, the price of going to a high traffic area is that there's a very high chance you will get killed if you do get a kill in there, because most people will be coming after you whether they know you're there or not. And so just being in that sort of high traffic area is quite dangerous in my opinion. But that's just only one spot, and another spot where I find that it has a lot of people just running along or having a lot of traffic is the right alleyway. As of my position right now, the right alleyway with the nuclear facility inside, I guess you could call it, that place gets a lot of traffic, and I think I run in there a little bit soon. I think I'm running, and this is actually something that you really shouldn't be doing, but yeah, here's the area that you just saw me aim into. That mini nuclear area, and to the right of that building that I just looked into, is a very high traffic area as well. So if you guys are looking to pick up kills, I suggest you guys go in there, but just be wary that you'll have a lot of enemies coming after you once you get your kills there. So but that's pretty much the end of the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please like the video. I really need those likes, and you guys have been very generous about giving me likes, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to advocate that you guys continue to like my videos, because it really does encourage me to do more. And it does take a lot of time and effort out of my own life that I should be studying, but I'm taking this time out of my life to bring you guys pretty quality videos in my opinion. And so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and please like it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.